So I rewatched the video that I just uploaded a little while ago where I was claiming that Catherine is overpowered, and I think that's still true. But I took another look at the battle that Clara had, and I was shocked at the damage output given her very low might. A character really isn't considered strong in my opinion until you get up into the 200,000 might. You can see Clara here is only 69k. Um, and I was shocked at how much damage output she did. And granted that it is her day, because Battle Royale, the boss element, is her favorite element, but I did not expect her to do so well. So I'm just going to do another couple of runs as Clara to see if that 80k output that we got in the previous video was just a fluke, or if we can consistently reproduce that when we go against Wind. Because if that is consistent, that is crazy damage. So let's find out. As before, I will do both runs manual control rather than automatic, because I believe that there can be better damage output if you're being a little bit more careful about which skills that you're firing off. Okay, let's see who we're going against. All right. I know one of these characters is a bot. So heroine has not played the game now for several months. I think the Chinese character at the bottom, I think that is an active player, and he's the boss right now, actually. So I believe he is active because I recognize those characters, and I'm not sure about the other one that has the 4 Chinese characters. I don't recognize that name. Okay, so it's encouraging results. Now again, heroine is not going to use any of his. He's not going to use his fairy. He's not going to use his ultimate skill because the AI doesn't do that, as I described in the last video. I do expect that if the 2-character Chinese name, if that is a real person controlling that, and I don't think it is, because I think he'd be doing more damage output, so I suspect that's a bot also. So I'm going to, because my might is so low and my equipment is so bad, I'm probably going to die like 3 or 4 times, like in my last video. But, it really doesn't matter how many times you die in Battle Royale, because you're essentially a glass cannon. At least this character, anyway. Okay, that's death number 1. Actually, that's not bad, because there's only 35 seconds left in the round, so let's go ahead and do our dash. Instantly close the gap, or as close to instant as we can get. And we do... Uh-oh. Alright. This is where my damage output starts to suffer. So the biped bosses, I do not like to play them. There we go. Alright, thank you for killing me quickly. And we get an ultimate. Okay, yeah, look at that. 63,000. That's pretty good damage for Battle Royale. Normally I get in the range of anywhere from 30 to 50k. So seeing 60k is very encouraging. I'm really looking forward to leveling this character up and getting her better equipment and better spirits. I think she's going to do beastly damage when we get her equipment up. And just a little plug for my guild. You can see here I'm in Omega. At this point in time, Omega is the top guild on the server. So if you happen to play, and I'm on the, what do you call it? I'm on the North American server. So if you happen to play the North American server and you, every now and then, you just check the general chat, Our guild leader will, from time to time, advertise that we have, one slot open. If you see that, you want to take advantage of it because we are doing some pretty sick damage in terms of when we do guild raid. This particular guild is the most organized I've ever seen. So they have us. We're divided up into teams that we raid together every day. People who are inactive will get kicked out. And we're doing crazy damage against the weekly guild boss. So far, it's looking like I'm doing some more crazy damage. I'm getting knocked down a lot. Let's do a little bit of range. Let's get out of melee. Oh, and I just died. Okay, I want to demonstrate the one orange. So the one orange is her range skill. I'm not sure what the effective range is for that. Yeah, okay, so I'm seeing damage numbers pop up, so we are within range. It's just not, I don't think it's crazy damage. But it's a safe play. And then the more aggressive play is to do the skill, the 4 blue, 1 orange to come into close range, and then fire off 3 blue, 1 orange to do the AoE. And yeah, I'm going down fast. Okay. Let's see. Active players. I believe. Well, Hosey is not active anymore. So that's definitely a bot. Nobody 916. I'm not sure because they're not in our guild, so I'm not quite sure about that person. Varaxor, I think that's an active player. Yeah, look at that. Almost 80k. This is crazy damage for a character that has so low might. I'm going to be rethinking who is overpowered here. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to invest some resources into this hero because she's looking like she's really going to shine. In fact, I'm considering taking her into the guild raid tomorrow because we are. In fact, let's take us in and take a look at our standings here. So the guild raid, we are going against this is a wind boss. So you want to go in either as Catherine or as a fire hero. We're already, what is it? We're at Thursday. It's actually Thursday night when I'm recording this thing. So we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We may get to boss 10. We have not yet killed boss 10, but we are probably the first guild to actually get to boss 10. Obviously, is the way it works is that every time you defeat the boss rank goes up, and then hit points, attack, all that stuff, increases by, I don't know what the factor is, but the boss gets harder and harder to kill. I kind of feel bad for this Chinese guild that we're fighting because we've been fighting them pretty consistently for the last probably 2 months, and we're just out damaging them like crazy. Okay, and then also, do I need to bump up my fire? No, I don't have enough talent stones yet. So I can't do fire attack or fire HP yet. I will get that later in the week. Another thing that's important to do, which I forgot, is you want to every day go into exchange. And provided that you're actively doing your stuff, you want to exchange for, in my case, I always take the Epic Hammer and a skill book if one's available. Because I tend to go through those like popcorn. Little boss, I want to take the... Okay, I don't have enough for a skill tome yet. I'll take this one, though. What do we got here? I can get more Clara shards. Awesome. Yeah, the last couple events that they have, I wasn't interested in spending my diamonds, so I had a whole bunch of diamonds saved up, so when Clara came out, I pulled the trigger, and I think I had about, I don't know, 20,000 diamonds saved up, so I was able to quickly get her to 4-star. Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, I gotta figure out, do I want to... Oh. Oh, Luna or Hilda? Which one do I want? So I have... Some of these I'm not focusing on because you can only focus on so many characters and then you run out of gold. So I am considering spending my amulet on either Luna or Hilda. Let's see who else we got here. Maybe Gabriel would be another good one. Let's see what we got here. Oh, and then I got 3 of these things I gotta figure out where to spend. I could probably put these on. This is the hard part is that you really need 4 spirits in order to have a complete set. So being able to pick 3 is eh. But it would give you a jump start, and you would hopefully pick up the 4th one in co-op. Oh, let's see, which hero do I want to spend that amulet on? Let's see here. So, Hilda, where's Hilda? Here we are. Okay. Alright, so she's at... That would get her within striking range of 5 stars. And the other one would be Luna or Gabriel. You know, I'm thinking I'm going to spend it on Gabriel because she's a pretty cool character. And I'm getting her edging her closer and closer to 6 stars. Let's go ahead and do that. So, go back to, where are we? Okay, let's go find Gabriel. Here we are. And you don't get an "Are you sure" prompt, it just does it, so you got to be very careful where you tap. And we should be a little bit closer to 6 star now. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and end down this recording. Just thought that since I had a couple more tries left in Battle Royale, I thought I would take Clara for a spin, and I'm kind of floored by the results. We know that these are they're calling the developers are calling these things seasons. So I think we were now in season 4, and Clara may be one of the first characters to come out in season 4. I'm not exactly clear because sometimes they don't really call it out. Let's see if they say in the notice. So, does it tell us what season we're in? No, not really. But it seems that as each season progresses, the heroes that come out in the subsequent seasons outperform the characters from the prior seasons. So, for example, Marl here is a season 1 character, and she's pretty much obsolete. You know, you're like, okay, I'll get the bikini for her, but otherwise I don't use her. So she's, in fact, if you look at the rankings, you can kind of tell that everybody else on the server agrees because nobody has her at 200,000 might or higher. That tells me that the other players are not investing heavily. Nathaniel X here, who's number 1 on Marl, is the one who has invested in her. Where am I? I'm pretty far down the list. I mean, I'm number 19. So, yeah, if you just take a look at the rankings, it's really what tells us who is in favor. So, Clara, it's too early to tell because she's not even 1 day old yet. I mean, she came out this morning during the patch. I think this one here, Shirley, yeah, you know, she came out and the reaction on the server was meh. Can't be bothered. Hilda's kind of interesting because of her skills are a little bit different. In the right team, she can be a real nuisance in terms of like if you go against her in like Trial of Emperor, like this this Chinese player at the top here got her. He's pretty much got her maxed out at 253k, and that will be a real challenge to fight that team. Phelan, I really like Phelan. Um, I've invested somewhat into her. I haven't gotten her up to 200k yet, but she's a very interesting ranged character. I used to invest in Obero until the other seasons came out. Um, she's I don't know. Maybe sometime I might come back into her. I really like Rosa and Angel. Um, it's kind of fun to run a win team when I have all three of these characters here. Sumiya is the lead, Rosa, and Angel. It's a real hoot to have the three of them paired up together. Okay, well, it's getting late and I've probably rambled too much, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the video. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.